Austin FC went out and got their number 9 or a number 9. We don't know if another's coming. Moussa Djitte is his name. He's a 21-year-old Senegalese forward from Grenoble. That's League 2. We've been joking about League 2, but man, when the MLS scouts come around, those clubs are like, let it rain, let it rain. They're getting money. They're getting money in 2021 from Major League Soccer. He had 8 goals in his last season in League 2, 15 career overall in League 2 in 60 games. He's going to be a U22 player, one of those quote-unquote young money signings. If you listen to Allocation Disorder, you know all about that. You can have up to 3 on rosters, and Austin has 3. Rodney Redes, Komanic, who's the left back, and then now Djitte. What does that mean for their DP spots? I've done a bunch of research into this, did a bunch of digging, Tom, because this has been the story with Austin FC. They have an open DP slot. What will they do with it? We thought the number 9 would go into that spot. It is not going to, or at least this one is not going to. What does Claudio Reyna have at his disposal now?
Well, yeah, thank you for being the one who's diving into the minutia, into the fine print, and throwing the rule book at me because, I'm sure that was a lot of fun for you to just look over pages and pages of roster rules.
It's actually extremely fun for me. You would be surprised.
But yeah, so as you say, those spots are fluid. You're allowed to have 1 if you have 3 senior DPs who are over the max TAM threshold. You're allowed to have 3 if you have anything less than 3 DPs over the max TAM threshold, senior DPs. Again, this might sound confusing. This might be difficult to follow. I'll try to keep it quick. So the bottom line is for Austin, they can sign another DP, whether it's a young DP, whether it's a senior DP. Claudio Reyna didn't go into those specifics, but the word is that I guess Pochettino can be bought down or he's under the max TAM threshold, which means that they can have 3 U22 initiative signings and 3 DPs. So I think that's big news for them because I'm sure Djitte looks a really interesting talent. He looks, he's at a good age and a good profile, but, Austin don't have a healthy center forward right now. So it'd be insanely unfair to expect this kid to come in from France. I don't know when his last, competitive match was, but it must have been, the beginning of May? It'd be ridiculously unfair to expect him, okay, we've scored 1 goal in 7 games. Get out there, kid. Fix everything for us and make us this great attacking team. And Claudio Reyna was kind of pointing to the fact of just him being a natural center forward will be enough. whether he's great or takes a little bit to get on, it'll just be nice to have a natural center forward. But again, given that they have the flexibility to not just add another piece, but another significant piece, I think is really important for them. And that's something that, they really should be targeting this summer.
Austin FC play tonight, Thursday night, July 1st. We're not going to preview this game against the Timbers on FS1 and Fox Deportes. It's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, just because, look, most of you listen on Friday, I think, if I see that our number is correct. So you'll probably have already seen this one. But I want to rewind back and throw out something crazy and just guide people back through this DP situation. For instance, Alan Polito's a senior DP. The amount that he costs in transfer fee and his salary means that that's period. He's going to be a max DP. But if they can buy out Pochettino, they could go get another full-on DP, and they could go get another TAM player. How about Albert Elise as that other TAM player, if it's possible? They need a right winger. They need goals. They need somebody who can play up top. Boavista has been a train wreck from all indications. Why not Albert Elise? I hear that he's had a couple offers from MLS teams. And why wouldn't he? We know he can perform in this league.
Joel Campbell.
Throw Joel Campbell out there? Okay.
I throw Joel Campbell.
That would be a TAM level, you would think. And then you would still have space to go get a full DP if you wanted it. Let me just throw this question to you guys. If Austin's going to go out and use a full DP slot, senior DP, look, they could also go out and do a young DP and a TAM player, whatever. What positions would they be targeting? You would still say number 9, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would. You'd say somebody who's like a hybrid who can play right wing or center forward so that you don't kind of lessen your investment in Djitte.
What about center back? I'm just saying for a TAM level.
Yeah.
We could buy them down. They are DP in name, but they are also TAM, almost like a Xavier Arriaga type.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would make sense. I think that they just have a much more pressing need with attacking talent and goal scoring. And, the recent track record of TAM/lower DP center backs in MLS has not been very high. We'll see how, Teenage Hadabe kind of pans out in Houston, but Alan Franco's taken a little bit in Atlanta to kind of get settled. He hasn't really gotten into the team yet as expected. So I don't know. I think that just in MLS, the track record is there that you spend your money kind of and your roster resources in that front 3. And again, for a team who scored 1 goal in 7 games, I think that, that's where you got to, be putting all these mid-season resources towards.
That's fair. Zeros at home are no good when you're the one putting up the zeros. zeros, but when you're forcing the other team to have zeros, that's pretty good. So maybe Austin can turn it around, but they do need goal scoring.
Good wisdom, Wiebe. Good wisdom.
Did you enjoy that? Was that right up your alley? Well, go subscribe to Extra Time wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also check the full shows on the MLS YouTube channel right over here, and you could subscribe to the MLS channel right here. Thanks for listening and watching, everybody.